We are back at it again, another episode of the Silver Bayonet Battle Reports. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercaded Painting. Today we're playing the third solo battle report for Silver Bayonet. Have you guys looked into this at all? Let me know in the comments below. Great game. I want to check it out. Today's mission is called the Troll Hunts. I didn't read the description for the last one, so I'm going to read this one. Having secured the treasures of the chapel, you begin the long march back to friendly territory. However, before you even make it to the edge of the forest, you start to feel eyes watching you. It is with great trepidation that you eventually call a halt for the night, posting a double watch. You just hope you can get some sleep and escape this accursed forest in the morrow. Well, I got a feeling that it won't go so well. Let's play. Alright, this is Scenario 3, the Troll Hunts, from the Silver Bayonet core book solo campaign. So we set up the table, we've got goblins on the table, we've got some chance, there will be a, well, maybe I won't tell you. But anyway, there's probably a troll because it's called the Troll Hunts. Alright, place the 4 clue markers. All of our people here, directly around the fire. I don't have a fire pit miniature, but I do have a brimstone horror, so that's our fire pit. These guys are asleep. So each time they're going to activate, I have to do a target number check to try to get them up. And they wake up with fatigue markers. I've got my veteran hunter and my officer. Those guys are awake, keeping guard. And we have goblin over here, 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 and here. Those were all rolled randomly, and I just happened to get all 4 corners. All 4 sides, which is great. Goblins are super tough. They have damage reduction to a lot of things. They also can't be fired at within 6. They're inimical. How do you say it? Inimical to technology. Anything within 6, they shut down your weapons. They're also nimble. They're weakened by faith. They have an allergy to cold iron. Damage resistance 4. They're also hypnotic, like the vampire was in the last mission. You know, the vampire that tore through my team like a child ripping through birthday wrapping paper. Yeah, like that. So that is that, and we were going to start our first turn here. Okay, the other thing is we can't exit the board until the end after round 5. So we can win by killing everything off the board, but at the end of round 1, 2, and 4, another goblin will show up, and at the end of round 3, a troll will show up. So I'm sure we want to kill stuff, but we also want to survive. So let's start. All right. So I wonder if I should try waking some guys up first. I think maybe that might be beneficial. So we're gonna try waking up my woodsman. So he's got to make a target number check of, I believe, 16, which is really high. Yeah, 16, but you get to add their courage, and you get to add the number of rounds that are played. So we're adding a 1 for sure, and then my woodsman has a courage of 0. So this is going to be a target number 16 or higher. We get a +1. Alright, we've got 12 + 1, 13. So he stays asleep, and that means he has activated. That's his turn. So that is kind of garbage. Since we're going with 4 guys, I think what we'll do is we're just going to try and wake guys up. We're going to try and wake one other guy up. We'll try to wake up our doctor. And our doctor has a courage of 1, so he's going to get a +2 at this point. He's got 8, 12, 13. Not good enough. Okay, so he stays asleep as well. Now we're going to go with our officer. And he is... Got to remember, he's got a negative of 3 health this turn. Sorry, this round because of the last game. He is not doing so well. So he's got 9 health this game instead of 12. Hopefully that doesn't come back to completely destroy us. First thing he's going to do is he's going to fire at this goblin over here. There's no more problem with range. He's definitely got the range. So let's just double check. And I understand that I should probably check all this stuff before, but if you guys have watched my painting videos, I don't prepare that great. They've got a defense of 15. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But they do have a low health point of just 8. But they have a damage resistance of 4. Now, my officer now has a cartridge box of cold iron, so he's not getting any damage resistance. So let's fire at this goblin back here. And we got a 17. That's going to do it for sure. He's got a musket. He's doing 7 damage right out the gate. That's fantastic. So 7 damage. Doesn't kill it. Brings it down to 1. Better than nothing. We got to throw a reload token on him. I'm doing orange side up because he still has a pistol. I want to remember that. He's gone. So my veteran hunter is going to fire at this one. Let's see what he's got. He's just got silver shot. He's got a fencing weapon, oil and torches, so he doesn't have any cold iron. So this could be damage reduction 4 if we hit at all. So we're getting over 15. God, they're strong. No, that's a 6. So throw a reload token on him and a activated token. And now the monsters will go. Their movement is 6. So let's move up. 6 gets this one here. 6 gets this one over here because he doesn't have a line of sight on anyone because the trees block line of sight. So he will next turn. This one definitely has line of sight. So he's moving up 6 to here. And this one is moving up 6. Which might do it. No, it just gets him to like right here. So just barely outside. Alright, let's try to wake up some more folks. Let's try to make up Schnapps here. Schnapps is awake. Wow, okay. He does wake up with 2 fatigue tokens though. He still gets all his normal actions. So, let's see what Schnapps has for a weapon. Schnapps has oil and torches. Not helpful. But Schnapps is going to fire at that goblin anyway. And Schnapps gets a 13, 14? No, I think Schnapps has got the shakes. He's got a 13, so he gets nothing. Ooh, do we rush him in to attack? Yeah, we're going to rush him into attack. It's probably going to go poorly. But he does have a +1 to his melee still. Schnapps rolls to attack. 15 or higher. He does have a melee bonus of 1. Schnapps! That's a 9. That's a nothing. Goblin is going to return. He's got to get higher than 13. And does he have a melee bonus? I think he's got a melee bonus of 1. No, he's got nothing. So he's got to get a 13 or higher straight. Oh no, it's a 12. No, it's 11. Because Schnapps has got 2 fatigues. Oh no. Yeah, he gets that handily. And Schnapps takes... Yeah, Schnapps takes 5 damage. So that's great. Schnapps, you fool! Okay. Good job, Schnapps. Everybody backs off. I think they get a fatigue token, though. Yes, they do. You know what? Schnapps wouldn't have been able to fire at him that close. Doesn't matter, I did it, so... And it failed anyway, he didn't do any damage, so it's really kind of moot. Okay. Let's try to wake up... Schnitzel. Schnitzel wakes up. Because we had his courage and his thing. Perfect. Schnitzel wakes up. He's got 2 fatigue tokens. See, this is not ideal for the starting turn. But he could shoot over here. And Schnitzel's got cold iron. Schnitzel wakes up and shoots at this goblin over in the corner. Schnitzel wakes up with 2 fatigue tokens. But fatigue tokens don't affect your shooting. It's just your melee. So let's shoot over there at that goblin running about. Oh yeah, 16. And that would be 18. So that's a musket. That's the power die. That's 8 damage. This goblin just gets blown off the board. Nice. Good job, Schnitzel. Schnitzel has killed 1 goblin. Fantastic. Okay, let's see who else is... Well, let's mark off these guys. This is definitely crowded with tokens. Okay, next is we got to see if we wake up the occultist and my artillerist. So occultist first. Now he's got a courage of 3, so he's probably got the best chance. 9, 10, 11. Nope. 14. So he stays asleep, and then my artillerist. He's got 11, and no. So, there you go. Everybody has activated. Many people still asleep. So, who is awake now? We've got an artillerist. No. We've got 2 infantrymen, occultist. Oh no, the occultist didn't wake up. 2 infantrymen, and my leaders. The other 4 guys are still asleep. Okay, so we have to add a goblin to a random table edge. 6, he's coming out over here. That's good, because at least we got one of them off. That's nice. Alright, so now we're going to move on to round 2. Okay, so we're on round 2. I'm using a little dice here to mark what rounds I'm on, because I haven't been doing that. First thing we're going to do is my captain is going to move 6 to here. Or my officer, or whatever you want to call him. And he still has a pistol. So he actually gets to go right here, right up against it. And that brings him outside of range of this goblin, but still with an 8 for his pistol. So let's fire the pistol at that goblin. He gets a -1 because he moved. But he's got a +1, so just +0. So 15 or higher. We got 14 +1, 15. Ho! And we hit him for pistol. We hit him for 10. He only had 1 left, but he is off the board. Yeah, you little turd. Alright. 1 more goblin gone. Moved and shot. That is my captain, my officer's turn. Fantastic. Okay, who's next? And the officer has cold iron shot, so there wasn't any damage reduction. Who's got a cold iron weapon? Who's got a cold iron weapon? Somebody does. Oh, you know who does? My occultist. Should we try and wake him up again? Let's try and wake up my occultist. Okay, now it's turn 2, so he's got a +5 to this roll. 7, 8, 9, 10, +5 is 15. I believe it's target number 16. Are you kidding me right now? Come on. Yup, it's target number 16. Good gravy. Okay, well, he tried. Maybe we'll do the veteran hunter? He doesn't have anything to attack with. You know who does, though? No, he did shoot last turn. So he can't move away from that goblin and shoot him. But I think he can shoot this one. Here's the question. Does being within 6 of a goblin shut down your technology, period? Because in the book, inimical to technology... Let's read it together. Let's read it like friends in a circle reading a story. Any attempt to use technology within 6 of this creature fails. In-game, this includes all firearms and artillery, so all figures making shooting checks within 6 automatically miss their target. Yeah, so as long as you're within 6, you just can't even shoot. So do I run him up to attack? Or do I, reload him, run him up? Because I can go with him, and then my veteran hunter after, maybe. Okay, he runs up to attack the goblin. Straighten this out. Got damage reduction 4. I'm looking for 15. I've got 1 for melee. That'd be 8, 9. Nope, that's nothing. Goblin is going to strike back. This will be terrible, I'm sure. 7, so nothing as well. So they both back off, and they're both fatigued. No, he backs off, I think, because it happens last. I think it's like 2 inches, but whatever. We're playing fast and loose. Alright. He has gone. So do I go with my veteran hunter, or do I go with... Oh, see? He's within 6. He's gonna make it to one of my guys that's asleep. So that'll actually wake him up, which isn't the worst. But if I run up there to attack him, then that other guy's also gonna move up and attack him after. So I'm wondering if it's more beneficial to actually just move my veteran hunter away. Yeah. Okay. So now he is gone. It is the monster turn. This monster moves here to attack Schnapps. This monster moves within 1 of my woodsmen, and he snaps to attack him. This goblin moves right up to here. Okay, let's do some monster attacks. Okay, we'll do the first monster, which is the one with the fatigue marker. So he's got a -1, and he's going to get a 13. He's already hit this guy once. He's got a 12, -1, 11. Perfect. Does not hit. But Schnapps will strike back, of course. And he gets a 4. So Schnapps is, yeah. Schnapps gets a fatigue. Goblin gets a fatigue and moves back. Okay. Next one is this guy. This guy just woke up, my woodsman. So he starts with 2 fatigue markers, which isn't great. And the goblin attacks him. And he gets a 14. So that's enough. And he does 6 damage. Do I try and negate that? No, he'll just take the damage. 6 damage. And we're going to strike back, of course. Got a -2, I believe, because of those fatigues. That would be 13. I would have a +1, which would be 14, but at -2, it does not matter. So nothing happens. This guy moves back, and he gets a fatigue marker. But at least my woodsman is up now. Okay, that was the monster's turn. So, gotta go with my other guys. Let's try to wake up these other guys first. So he's awake, he hasn't gone, and these two. So let's try to wake up this guy first. That's my doctor, that's my artillerist. 16. No. Doctor. Oh, no, that's 13. And he's got a courage of 114. So no, they stay asleep. I can't understand how they're still sleeping, but whatever. So Schnapps is gonna go. Does Schnapps risk running in there? I think Schnapps is gonna move away. Yeah, I think Schnapps is gonna move back this way. It brings his fatigue and his reload with him. And he moved, and then he's gonna reload. He's gone, so all I have left is my woodsman, who's not in the best shape. Woodsman has salt shot, so he's not doing much. He's already taken 6 damage. So I think woodsman is going to go around his guys and go hang out with the supernatural veteran. I think the plan there is to try to get away from them. Maybe they'll just wake up my guys by attacking them. That's alright. They wake up at least. So that's everyone's turn. Let's do the cleanup phase. So at the end of round 2, we got another goblin that shows up right over here. Ooh, he's super close. Okay. And then we move on to round 3. I'll change my marker so that I know it's round 3. Keep track because we can't leave till after round 5. And at the end of this round, terrible things are about to happen. So, let's go with our officer. He will reload his musket and he will interact with the marker. And he gets the Jack of Spades. Alright, let's check out what the Jack of Spades does. Jack of Spades, Jack of Spades. Small gold ring. Add your choice of either 1 power die or 1 skill die. Let's add a power die. That's great. Good job, Captain. Maybe you won't get murdered by a vampire this time. Okay, so he reloaded and he checked that bad boy out. Perfect. Let's use my occultist and try to wake him up. Now, he now has a +6 to this roll. He gets it. Occultist wakes up. He does have double fatigue, which isn't ideal. But he is going to move, I think. Maybe he's going to move and shoot. I'm not sure. He can't shoot. He doesn't have a weapon to shoot. He does have cold iron, so he could run up and possibly smash that goblin, but let's face it, he has 2 fatigues. It's not going to go well. So he takes his fatigues with him, and he just moves off. We're doing a bit of a scatter here. Okay, what does my woodsman have? Woodsman has salt shot, and my supernatural veteran has silver shot. None of them are going to be good against this goblin back here. Also, he is within 6, so he can't do anything for shooting. So I wonder if we just run up and attack him. Alright, supernatural veteran, he's got a +2 to melee. He reloads first, and then he moves to attack. These guys are right on the edge of the board. You can barely see them. I'll have to fix that on my camera next time. Okay. Here comes the attack from supernatural veteran. Alright. And he's got a 16. That's fantastic. And he has, unfortunately, a fencing weapon. So he does 6 damage. It would have been 10. Oh, God. Okay. I was really hoping to just get that guy off the board. But he's going to strike back, of course. That's a 5, so that's nothing. My guy backs off, thankfully. And you know what? My woodsman's got a big, strong axe here. He's going to fly in as well. And he is going to attack this goblin. What do we got? +1. Alright. That's a 7. So, nothing. You know what, though? It's a 2 and a 5. Should I re-roll? I keep taking the wrong die over here. Should I re-roll my power die? What's he got? He's got a hand weapon, but it's gonna... Alright, let's spend a power die to re-roll. That's 9. That's a waste of a power die. Alright. Oh, that was an extra one, so... whatever. Goblin swings back. Oh, the goblin is fatigued, though. So is my supernatural veteran. Goblin rolls back. He's got a 7, 11. That doesn't do it. And he would have actually only had a 10 because of his fatigue. So my guy backs off. That's good though, because they're right by the token at least. And they didn't take damage. That's great. Okay, that's my first 4 guys. So now it's down to Goblin Town. This goblin runs up to my artillerist. This goblin runs up to my infantryman. This goblin runs up to here. Almost gets there. And then this goblin has a choice to make. Does he go after the supernatural veteran, or does he go against the... You know what? I'm wondering if I just made a mistake. Supernatural veteran hit him and brought him down, but it would have been damage reduction 4, which means he'd be at 4 health and not 2 health. That goblin, because he doesn't have cold iron. So yeah, he doesn't do the full damage that he wanted to. Oh, if it's damage is 8, no, he'd be at 6. So he would have only taken 2 hits instead of 4 hits. Ah! Okay, so he's at 6, right? So he goes after my supernatural veteran, and he rolls with a 19. Yeah, no problem. Oh my god. So my supernatural veteran goes down. I'm gonna negate that and re-roll damage reduction. 6, which is half, which is 3. So he only takes 6 damage instead. No, he only takes 7 damage instead. That's wonderful. That's not ideal. Supernatural veteran swings back for not enough. Man, these... Why are the goblins the same defense as, like, a werewolf? Like, that's... They already have too much going on. Can't shoot near them. Can't, yeah, I've got a little gripe going on. That's for sure. So anyway, the goblin moves back. He's also double fatigued, which wouldn't have mattered because of how well he rolled. Okay, next goblin will do the infantryman here. Goblin attacks for 8. That's nothing. Infantryman strikes back for... Come on. 6. So that's nothing. So they both get a fatigue and back away. Okay. Now we got this little fight going on here. Goblin rolls for 3. I like rolls like that. And we roll for... Oh, that's... what is that? 15? Yeah, it is. That's 15, which means we hit. And that is my artillerist, who has a hand weapon and oil and torches. So it's damage reduction 4, hand weapon, so that goblin takes 3 hits. Again, not what I want, but that goblin backs off. They both get a fatigue. Okay. Artillerist had a +1, which would have been 16, so yeah, we're good. Let's see if we can wake up the doctor first. It's +3 plus the doctor's courage of 1. So we've got 13. Yeah, he wakes up. He wakes up with fatigue tokens. I am out of all the fatigue tokens I need. That's okay, because he's actually just going to move to here. And that's basically going to be his turn, because he can't do much else. He has silver shot, so we're going to call that his turn. He's there to heal, basically. Okay, and then we've got Schnaps Schnitzel and our artillerist Lucas Ebersbacher. Well, I think Schnaps is just going to fire at this guy. That might be our best choice. So, Schnaps will fire at him. Oh, he gets 18. 18 big ones. Schnaps does not have cold iron, but that's not so bad. He does 9 damage minus 4. So he does 5 damage to him. So that's something. Does something, that's for sure. And we throw a reload token on there. And you know what? He's just going to use it. He's just going to reload. Fired and reloaded. Alright, so we got 2 guys left to go. My artillerist and Schnitzel. Artillerist has oil and torches. Schnitzel has a musket cold iron cartridge box. So that doesn't help right now. But if I maybe move him back 6 to here. He has a fatigue. He has this. And sprint. I don't have to roll the sprint. I'll just sprint to there. Okay, that's his turn. And then my artillerist. Do we attempt to possibly attack, or do we just move away? I feel like we're going to move away. He's going to move to here. He moved to there. I guess he could shoot now. Yeah, he could shoot now. So he moved, and then he'll shoot. Artillerist has... Oh, he's got a pistol. Who's in range of the pistol? He's in range of the pistol. He's in range of the pistol. Well, they're all kind of in range. So let's fire a pistol at this guy here. And he's got a +1 to his accuracy. But he moves, so he's got a -1, so he's got nothing. That's a 9, so that's nothing. Okay, so everyone has gone. Let's roll to see... Oh, no, you know what? You gotta check the book, because it's the end of turn 3, and that's when Trolley Boy comes out. Center point of a random table edge. Oh my god, everybody's close to the edges. If it comes out over here, we're trouble. Oh, he comes out at the very back, the center edge. Okay, so he comes out, we'll say here. We got a troll. He will fire rocks back, I'm pretty sure, at us. So we're going to go to the cleanup phase and move to round 4. Okay, so we're starting round 4. I will address the fact that when it comes to the goblins, we have completely forgot the rule that they're hypnotic. So, because we've been just rolling into them. So we're going to continue to ignore it, because Apparently, I can't remember it, so just remember if you're playing this mission, it's even harder. Okay, so Troll's on the board. He's damage reduction 4, and he always counts as having a loaded projectile weapon because he hurls rocks. So that's not ideal. Do I want to go and get the clue tokens? Gotta survive for another round here, and I just don't know if we're going to be able to take that Troll down. I do have a lot of guys with oil and torches. My artillerist has it. My Schnapps has it. Who else? My woodsman can have it, and my veteran hunter have it as well. They're all across the board, so maybe... God, if I could get rid of some of these goblins, it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is Schnitzel's going to go, he's going to reload, and he's going to fire because he has cold iron shot. So he's going to fire at... do I want to just try and take one out? He's going to fire at this one here. And he's got a +1 to his accuracy. No, that's nothing. So that is not great. He should have just investigated. Oh well. Schnapps is going to use an action to light his oil and torches, and then he's also going to reload. So he's gone. Not ideal. You know what? Never mind that. He's going to just reload and fire at that goblin. So... let's do it. This goblin here. He's got 13. Nope. So, nothing on that. Just trying to clear some of these off the board would be nice. Here's my occultist. Oh, my occultist is here. So I wonder if I just run him in. He gets within an inch. So I'm going to run him in. Probably a mistake, but oh well. And he has no extras, so whatever. 9-2. Yep. 11 doesn't do it. Oh boy, he's gonna strike back. Yeah. Okay, that's 17. So he definitely hits, and the power dice is 9. This was a terrible, terrible mistake. Yeah, it brings him down to 1. No one in the team is doing well at all. No one. So then he backs off. Alright, my doctor is going to go. And he's going to heal my supernatural veteran for 2. Bring him back up to 4. Wonderful. And then my doctor will use his pistol, which just has silver shot. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's just shooting. My doctor will use his pistol to shoot that. Oh, no, he can't. Because he's within 6 of a goblin. Ugh. My doctor will just run. No, yeah, he's just going to run in. What does it matter? Nothing is going well. Everything is terrible. Let's go. Yep. Everything's going great. He just got a 17, and that's 10 on the power die. That goblin just gets bumped off. Okay, we need more rolls like that. More rolls like that. Okay. God, we still have so many goblins running around. He also gets a fatigue for that, I guess. Okay, and then we have to do... maybe my captain. Maybe my supernatural investigator. Yes. I mean my supernatural veteran. He's just going to run 6 up here. So he gets a -1. To shooting, which he's going to do. He's got a +2, so he's just got a +1. He's going to shoot the troll from across the board. We've got 13, 14. I don't think that does it. Let's see what the troll's defense is. Be great if it was 14. It's 13! So we get it. Awesome. He's got damage reduction 4, though. He's got a rifle. So the troll is taking 1 damage because it's skill, because he's got a rifle. That's, yeah. Okay, well, we did something. What troll health is 20? So the troll is at 19. Oh, boy. Okay, so he has shot. He's got to throw a reload on there. He's got to throw a activated token on there. You know what? I couldn't have done any of that because I had I had already activated 4 guys. Do I just rewind it? No, because he's going to throw a rock at him anyway. So let's just take it. Let's just take it the way it is. He's got a defense of 14. Troll hurls a rock. Yeah, that's a 17. Oh my gosh. That's a 17. And it's on the power die, so it'd be 9 damage. He's already got 4 damage. Do I spend a fate die to re-roll it? Yep, that's my last one. So, negate 7, so 4. Rounded, I think it's rounded up. So 4. I negate 4. I take 3. That brings him down to 1 health. Oh my god. Supernatural Veteran has been through the ringer. So now it's time for the monsters to go. So this goblin runs up here. It's got 3. This goblin gets to one of these guys. So he'd run up here. If this guy's closer. I don't want him to be closer, but he is. And this goblin moves into here. Okay. So let's do those first. And then we'll do the troll after. Because I don't think he's going to move. I think he's going to pick up a rock and hurl it. So, let's do the Supernatural Veteran first and get him out of the way. Goblin swings for 7. Nothing happens. Supernatural Veteran swings back for 19. Yeah, that's awesome. That's 9 on the power die. He is gone. Oh, it's a fencing weapon. It's, no, he won't be gone because damage reduction, right? What's he got? He's got a... Nope. So it's 10 damage reduction 4. So that goblin takes... Oh, I'm sorry. 10 damage. He takes 6 hits. And he backs off. Get the heck out of here. So he takes 6 hits. He's down to 2. Right? 10 minus 4, 6. 6 minus 8, 2. Okay. Math! Boy, I hope I got that right. Okay, so next one is this one. We'll do this one. Goblin rolls in for 7. Nothing. Oh, you know what? These are both fatigued. I mean, it doesn't always come into effect, and sometimes I forget it, but that's how you get better at games. So, he rolled nothing. This is the strike back. That's just an 11. And he doesn't have a melee, so nothing there. So, they both get fatigued. And the goblin backs off. So far so good. Nobody's taking massive amounts of damage. And then we're doing this fight over here. Goblin attacks for 15, which is definitely... My woodsman has a defense of 13. And that will be purple, of course, because the purples just always rolls 10s today. I think that takes my woodsman out because I don't have any way to negate it. He can only take 4. So that's the first casualty of this game. Woodsman is gone. That's terrible. Let's look in the book just to double check our AI stuff. So he just launches that thing at the closest one in range, and that's my artillerist. So he launches a rock at my artillerist for 16. Yep, that'll do it. 13 defense, yeah, and then he'd be taking 8 damage. He's already down to 5, I'm pretty sure. So he's gone. He just gets crushed with a rock. Oh, so this is the turn where just all my guys are gonna die. Oh my gosh. Neither of them activated this turn yet either. Oh man. We gotta get out of here. This is awful. Okay, so back to my turn. I've only got 1 guy to go with because I had 3 guys, but they've all just been pulverized. So my captain will reload and he will shoot at this goblin, or is he gonna shoot at the troll? Let's fire at the troll just for the fun of it. So he reloaded, fires. Nope, that's 7. So that does nothing. Ay, ay, ay. So that's the team's turn. that's the end of turn 4. At the end of turn 4, we've got a goblin that comes on over here. Just fantastic news. Okay. So we'll clean up. Alright, so we are back now. We're at the start of turn 5. So at the end of this turn, I can start getting off the board. Which I probably will need to do because things are not going well. Soldiers may not exit the table until after turn 5. Oh my gosh. So the scenario continues until there's no other, either no soldiers or no monsters left on the table. So that would mean we gotta kill them all, but there's no way we're doing that. The troll alone, and now there's a new goblin. So there's like 4 new goblins. We started with 4, so it feels like we've gotten nowhere. We have killed 3 goblins. They're really hard to kill, so that's ridiculous. So he is over there. This gentleman over here is going to investigate, and he's going to get the Ace of Spades, which I think is like firewood. I saw earlier. It's firewood. Now all of his attacks count as fire for the rest of the game. Well, tootie patootie. He's gonna move 6 to here, behind that rock, so he's out of direct line of sight of the troll. So he does that. Supernatural Veteran. He's gonna move around this goblin. Yeah, he's going to move around him. He's going to move 6. So he goes like here. And his other action, he's going to whip out some oil and torches. So he's a flame guy now. My doctor's going to go around this goblin. I mean, they're all going to get to him anyway. I just want to get them closer. I think my plan now is to just really go after everyone. Just go after this troll, maybe? I don't know. Try and get off the board, but while still doing something. So he did this, he did that. I'd love for him to shoot, but he can't because he's too close. My captain fired last turn, so he's going to reload and fire again. And he's going to fire at the troll. I don't have anything extra here. He hasn't moved at all, so... Well, he moved at the beginning. He is firing at the troll, and he fires for... Yeah, it's 3. Gosh. So he reloaded and fired. Okay, that's 4 guys. I gotta remember, I don't have a full team anymore. So I should have only gone with 3 guys. Again, I could take back that action from the captain, but then that kind of feels like I'm just gonna cheat and redo it. So no, he's just gonna be done with that. So now the goblins are going to go. So this goblin's going to go here. This goblin will also go here. I don't know how that works. So instead of that, we'll spread out the carnage. And then this goblin will move 6. I think this direction. So he moves like right there. Seriously, why are goblins so hard to kill? It's kind of nuts. So he would move 6 towards the closest thing because you can't see anyone. Because we're saying the trees block all line of sight. So let's do the first goblin, which is this guy. He's up against my occultist. Low roll. Low roll. That's a 6. Okay, great. My occultist strikes back. High roll. High roll. Nope. That's an 11. Either way, not terrible. They both get a fatigue token. If no damage happens, I'm happy with that. The next goblin attacks my doctor for 5, so nothing. And he strikes back for, come on. No. 10. So again, nothing happens, but nothing terrible happens either. Okay, then the troll throws a rock. This is closer, I believe. It's roughly the same. So he throws a rock at the doctor. Oh my god. Hurls rock at doctor for 14. Oh my lord. Doctor definitely has a defense of 13. So he takes 10 because this purple die is always a 0. It's always a 10. We're going to have to change it because this is getting nuts. It takes 10 damage. I have no way to reduce it. So the doctor's off the board. Bye. And the horrible display of my troops is right here again. This is the first mission went so well. What happened? The last mission we got just wrecked. This mission we're just getting wrecked. Whatever. Okay. So we got to go with these guys, which is my occultist and, of course, the hero that is Schnapps. 6. If I go sprint, I'm going to get there. And I had the oil and torches, so sprint. Gets it. Schnapps runs into the troll's face. Snaps to attack. And here we go. This is going to be bad. Come on. 13. Does not get it. He gets a 9. Oh, Schnapps. We hardly knew ye. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just double check troll stuff here. He's only got... Nope, that's Living Scarecrow. He's got a melee +3. Oh boy. And very strong. So I think that means he does a 2 extra damage. But where would we be if we didn't check? Very strong. 2 extra damage. So he's got a melee +3 and 2 extra damage. So here's his strike back as he is about to pound Schnapps into the ground like a post. That's 11. 12, 13, 14. Which is definitely over Schnapps' defense of 13. And he does 6 damage to him, which would be 8 damage. And Schnapps is off the board. So he does a running charge, screaming a war cry, and the troll just pounds him into the ground. One fist slam just turns him into a pile of ground beef. Oh, we gotta get out of here. So now it would be, that would be the last... Oh no, I still have my occultist. Okay, occultist runs 6 to here, which is right by the token. Wonderful. That turn is over, and we'll do some cleaning up. There's nothing else that comes out. So it is turn 6. The goblins are really hard to deal with. This is nuts. And I don't think I can do much to that troll. I just, like, the other two, when I really wanted to kill the werewolf and the vampire, I don't have a chance against that troll. I took way too much damage during the beginning of the game. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to investigate this. And it is the Queen of Diamonds. No, Queen of Spades. So that is a bag of nails. Jeez. All figure shooting attacks count as cold iron for the rest of the game. Well, that's my occultist, who doesn't have something to shoot with, so his next action he runs off the board. He's okay. He survived. The next is my officer. He's going to run 6 this way. You know what? He's not. He's going to shoot his pistol first. Flip this over. He's going to shoot his pistol first at this goblin right here. He got a 5. So never mind. Now he runs this way off the board and just makes it. So he survives. Okay. Monster's turn. This one moves 6 this way. He's within. He was going to make it regardless. This one moves 6 right here. This one moves 6 here. This one comes around and moves 6, and he just ends up right in front of the troll. Gonna squeeze through that terrain. Okay. Jeez. Let's do Schnitzel first. Schnitzel gets attacked. I swear, if that purple die is a 0. It's not. It's 10, 11. Okay, so he's fine. Wow. Good job, Schnitzel. Schnitzel will attack for 14? That's enough. No. What's Schitzel got? Yep, melee. That is enough. So he does 6 damage, which would reduce by 4. What's he got? Oh, he's got cold iron. Right, I forgot about that. So he kills it. Good job, good job, Schnitzel. Finally did something. Excellent. Good job, Schnitzy. So then the next one is my supernatural veteran, which I cannot believe is still alive, but he's on 1 health, so he's done. That's 2, so nothing. Supernatural veteran swings back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's 11, so that's also nothing. Oh my gosh. So this force back, force back. They both have a fatigue. And the supernatural veteran now gets a rock hurled at his face. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's an 8. Yep, no, we're good. Survives. Does he shoot back? No, because he'd have to reload. So, he doesn't shoot back. So now it's their turn. He runs this way. 6. And then he'll roll to sprint. Higher than 11. Gets it. And he just like would overhang the board. Like that. So we're going to count that as out. Because I don't think he can overhang. He makes it out. With 1 health. Good grief. And then I can't get this token off the board. There we go. He rolls up a 6. No, sorry, he does that. And then he rolls to sprint. He makes it, and he's off the board as well. That is the troll hunts. Everything was awful. Man, those goblins are hard. So I'm just going to do our experience and check how many of them died. Okay, let's test who died here. Let's do the doctor first. 10. He's fine. Good job, Doc. You needed that. You needed to survive. And let's do Woodsman next. Oh, come on. 7. He's fine. Okay. This is going not good. Artillerist? No, it's going good. It's just going to go bad. 2. Permanent injury. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you crazy artillerist. Permanent injury is 10. Internal injury. -1 to their health stat. I gotta redo my sheets here. But he survived. Last one. 5 is 5 plus. He's okay. Schnapps, who got pounded into blood mist, survives fine. Now, so everybody gets a experience for the mission. And then let's see what they get for the rest of it. We are going to have some leveling up, maybe. So, +1 experience point if the unit investigates 3 or more clue markers. Yes, 1. +1 experience if they kill 3 or more goblins. Yes, 1. +2 for killing a troll. Absolutely not. +1 experience point if at least 2 soldiers either exit the table or are left on the table at the end of the scenario. Oh yeah, well we got that. +1. +1 experience point if at least 4 soldiers either exit the table. Yes, we got that. +1 experience point if 6 soldiers. Nope. So we get 4 extra experience points on top of everybody getting an experience. If we spread this around enough, our captain gets 1, our veteran hunter gets 1, Johan Canner, our woodsman, gets 1. So I got 2 guys that are like behind. I've got 4 extra experience points. So I give it to this guy. That brings him up to a 5. That brings him up to a 5. So everyone's going up, I think, to tier 1 is how that works. So, and then my officer will get an extra 1. So he's at 6. And my veteran hunter as well. Everybody has gone up, and we've actually gone up a tier for a bunch of guys. Okay, tier 5. Tier 5, they all get +1 courage. It's something. Sorry, tier 1. So we just got to bump all these things up. Occultist is courage 4 now. That's crazy. I will say, and maybe I'm wrong, but Mr. Joseph McCullough, taking these games and playing these games and finally like leveling up your team, and the first thing they get is a courage bump, it's a little lackluster, especially after all the heavy amounts of murder they have been through. So we'll go back on up here and talk about it. Yeah, those goblins, I cannot believe how hard they are to kill. That's insane. You can't shoot near them, so you have to attack them. They have hypnotic, which I forgot, which would have just made it so much harder. And then a troll shows up and just hurls rocks nonstop. I don't know if I played it wrong if he's supposed to move, but if he has a target, I think he just keeps throwing rocks. I don't think he moves. But unfortunately, of course, Schnapps ran in there and he got, I don't know, turned into a fine mist of blood. It was pretty awful. Yeah, it's such a fun game. My team got just eviscerated as usual, but we pulled it out and we survived. I still haven't officially lost a guy, so yeah, they're all limping pretty bad though. Next week, we're gonna take a break from the battle reports. I'm gonna do, I think, a terrain video for Silver Bayonet Egypt. Yeah. And then we will pick up the 4th and final mission, the last mile, the week after that. So please stay tuned for all of that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. You guys have a great day.